Hi everyone, so for today's project I'm going to show you how to put together my little Mr. and Mrs. Claus gift box. Now I have done a Santa inspired gift box tutorial before, which is on my YouTube channel, and I'll put a card to it in the top right hand corner of the screen at the end. That was made just using cardstock and a scoreboard. These are actual ScanNCut files. Now I did see Sam from Mixed Up Crafts making some boxes like this, and it reminded me obviously of my previous one. So I decided to create cutting files for the ScanNCut, but I've resized mine and done mine a completely different size to Sam. So this box finished size is 3 inches by 3 inches by 1 inch, and then it opens from the back and you can put your treats in it, and then it'll fasten up and it stands, or you can hang it as a decoration. So you'll get everything in your cutting file. So this is the Mr. Claus with his little white shirt front and his buttons and his belt. So for the Mrs. Claus, you cut the legs the same, you cut the box the same, you cut the handle the same, and the little white bits for the bottom of the box are all the same, but the decoration on the front is different. So I've put one of the legs together. I'm just going to put the other one together with you now to show you how to do it. So all the fold lines are in there for you. So just burnish on all your fold lines. And these legs are completely sealed up, so these don't hold anything at all. So you're going to put some glue on this 1/2 inch glue tab, and then just fold the box on the second score line, and that will drop that into place. Okay, so where the fold is now, that's the back of your box. So this is the front and this is the front. So I'm just going to put glue on these two, but just to save some time, I'm just going to use Seal Plus because these are only my samples. So now square the box back up, fold in all the tabs, and then fold that front one over. It doesn't matter if you forget to do this. I forgot to do this on the main box. I'll show you in a minute. But it just means that when you stick this down now, all your seams are all to the back. You've got a nice front. So I'll put that there. So on this one, I've forgotten. I don't know if you can see it here, but this is where I folded it forward. Ideally, I would want that to fold the other way. So I'm going to try and remember to do it on the next box. So this is your handle. Again, just fold on your fold lines, and then just use your bone folder and ever so slightly curve it. It just helps it kind of sit on the box a bit better. So that's that. And then this is your main box. So again, all your score lines are all in for you. So just fold and burnish. This goes together so quickly because everything's done for you. There's no, having to get your scoreboard out and measure. I've made everything for you. So again, now you're going to fold this tab in, and then you're going to fold this over and glue it. So again, I think just for speed, I'll use my Seal Plus, and if it hangs over the edge, just bring it forward on itself. It'll stick to itself. I just put a little bit of wet glue just on the corner there because I've missed that area. I mean, obviously, if you were making these to put your own treats in, just spend a little bit more time putting them together. This is going to fold over now and meet that edge. I forgot to fold those two. So this is the top of your box. So that all goes in like so. Now this, with the thumb notch, is going to be the back. So you want to fold your side tabs in first, and then this one, and then bring this one over so it's a neater finish on the front. So you can put your big tab in first or your small tabs, whichever you prefer. Just go back to the wet glue for this. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on those. And then some glue on here and fold that over. Then if you stand your box up and open it out and get your bone folder in there, that will just help that adhesive to grab. Fold that back down. Now your handles, I'm going to put some glue on the underside, and I am going to use wet glue for this because it just gives me a little bit more wiggle room. Where your score line is, I line that up with the top of the box, and then it's the same width, so it should sit nicely on the side. And then do the other side. Now my lid's not staying closed properly because I didn't burnish it before I put it together, but on my other one you can see it stays closed. So that with the thumb notch is the back of your box. So these are going to go on here, but I'm going to do the decoration first. So for this one you've got a little bow, so I'm going to stick that down flat, and this is just going to distinguish your Mrs. from your Mr. Claus. I wonder if I can get that to fold in, if I can push it in and crease it a bit better, because it's annoying me that it's not staying in there. Okay, so that's your Mrs. your bow. Then I've given her kind of like an apron, which is going to go across the middle, but I think I'm going to pop these up. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue like so. I've got glue on my fingers so the backings are sticking to me, and then this is going to stick over the top like so. And then you've got the seams on the back of your boxes. I'm going to put those so that the two seams are next to each other, and then this is going to stick on here. But I'm going to use some double-sided tape for this, because to wait for the wet glue to hold in place would mean that I'd be here for like the next 10 minutes on the video. So this is the quickest way to do it. But you use whatever you prefer. You might prefer double-sided tape. So I'm just going to burnish that down. And you assemble, as I say, both of these exactly the same. It's just that the decoration for the front is different. So I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to put them ever so slightly apart, and then just push them and hold them into place. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, put the little white bits, you know, like snowy bits on the top of the boots. Let's just move everything out of the way. And then for this one, I just went round the edge with a bit of, this is real red by the way, and that I sell in my Stampin' Up shop. And I went round the edge with a bit of real red ink. You don't have to do that. And I'm just going to get one of the big basic rhinestones and pop that in the middle. So there they are. So they'll stand, or you can hang them. Just need to let that glue dry on those legs. And then, as I say, they open up and you can put your treats in and seal them back down. So I hope you like the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can get the cutting file on my applelover53.co.uk website under the shop tab. Thank you.